Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. So today we're going to be talking about not the Benchmade, but a Buck product. One of the few Buck products I actually enjoy. It is the Buck 860. I think they call it the Hartsook. It is a tiny little knife. I bought this a long time ago. I will put the date in somewhere right here, because all Bucks are manufacturer date stamped with different symbols. So whatever that U with the dot in the middle is, I will put that in there. This happens to be one in s30v. These came out and they had the typical Buck 420 HC and the s30v, and since I'm a knife steel snob, I ended up getting the s30v version. It's a cute little knife. I have big old hands and it is super tiny. I mean, let's see, what do we got here? Overall, we are looking at about 4 1/4 with a blade of, oh yeah, that's another thing I realized. Freaking measuring tape on here, and then I checked it, it's accurate too. And about 1 7/8 inch cutting surface. Has jimping up here, so you can really get in there, hold it in different positions. It is very thin, very, very thin, but usable, actually, surprisingly. I've used this to clean and process a couple dubs one time, and it worked really good. s30v with the Paul Boss treatment obviously holds a decent edge. For being such a thin knife, for being such a thin knife, it does have a pretty thick edge geometry. Just due to the nature of how they grind it, you know, they can't go far back up because there's not much knife to go. I mean, at the thickest part of this knife is just a hair less than 1/2 inch on the blade part. So, you know, in order to cut that V, it had to be very, very abrupt. But it does get sharp, obviously. Let's see if it's still sharp. I haven't used it in a while. It lives on my my Benchmade as like a backup knife. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it's sharp, but it's not that sharp. It needs to be sharper. Something like this should be razor sharp at all times, and mine's not. But we'll still cut paper. It comes with this little, it was originally sold as a neck knife, but it comes with this little, I don't even know, it's like a neck case. This had a lanyard on it. You can hang it from your neck, and it clips in. You can see there's a little bump right there that actually goes into this hole. So when it clicks in, let's see if you can see this. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it clicks in. You can see it going through the knife. In order to get it out, you just pull it to the side. And yeah, it had some other stuff on it too, but I modified this a long time ago to live on my my Benchmade. Was it 119? Because, you know, this is my favorite knife. This is my ride or die knife. This is the one that if I can only take one, I'm taking this one. And you know, a lot of people like to pair knives. I like to pair knives. So I got my fixed blade. I always carry a pocket knife, and then I got this little guy, and it literally takes up no room at all. It doesn't catch on anything. It stays right there. The sheath has like a molded doodad thing for like strapping. I just slid it in there, put a Chicago screw to hold it, and it doesn't go anywhere. This strap is for something else. It's not for the knife. I think I remember what I put the strap on here for, but it has nothing to do with holding the knife, but it's on there. And once again, it takes up like no freaking room. But yeah, these things were cool. I think, I'm not sure if they're discontinued or if just the S30v one is discontinued, but they were cool little knives for, you know, what they are, which is, you know, processing knives. You could probably use this for skinning, getting in there real nice and, you know, like underneath the skin and whatnot. It's definitely not a survival knife. You're probably not batoning it. You can't throw it because it just weighs nothing. But as like a secondary sharp thing to add to your pack or something like that, yeah, it's a cute little neck knife. You gotta open a package, it'll do it. But anyways, that is my buck 860, and thanks for watching.